I don't have to remind everybody it is the time of Lent. I'd like to start a little bit offbeat, start on the side. In that, I want to say, we all know about trying to lose weight. And losing weight means, firstly, one thing, we need to eat less or drink less of certain things. The other side is we need to eat more of the right things, like fruit and veg and so on. Let's consider that for our Lenten fast, and what we need to do in Lent. This is Roger from the MSC Mission Office, and you're with Mission Alive. I put up recently from Pope Francis a list of things to fast from, which I think is very useful. Now, I said before too, one thing I need to fast from is anger, also pessimism, and also worry. Recently, I was in a meeting, and a day-long meeting of presentations, and as you know, those sorts of things, they can get not so much boring, but a lot of words, a lot of ideas, and I was getting pretty tired, and in the afternoon, it seemed to go on and on and on. So I found myself sitting here like this, and repeating that from Pope Francis: fast from anger, fast from anger, fast from anger. And it worked. It worked. I was able to stop getting angry about the whole thing. And that was a bit of a turning point. So that's one part of Lent, is that we fast from something, we stop doing something so that we might become better people, that we might progress along the way. And that's what Lent is for. We consciously work on things to change ourselves and to change our lives. The other thing is, what do we eat more of? What do we take on more? What is the positive aspect? And I think the gospel this morning tells us this, in that. Yes, God loved the world so much that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him may not be lost, but may have eternal life. For God sent his Son into the world not to condemn the world, but so that through him the world might be saved. No one who believes in him will be condemned. If we look closely at those words and perhaps read them again and again, this is really good news. This is good news. This is why Jesus came into the world. This is why God sent his Son into the world. Not to condemn the world, not to be negative, but to save. And save means to bring back on track, to put in the right direction, to help people to move forward in their life to better things. So what we need to do, as well as fasting from things like anger, pessimism, worry, and those other things that I put up there, is also to focus more on the good news. Focus more on finding out who is this Jesus Christ and what was he about. And with that, our mission is to be able to tell people about it, to live it more fully ourselves, and to tell people about it. Because a lot of people don't believe that, don't know, have never encountered it, have never thought about it, never let it penetrate into them. That's our mission for ourselves and for all those around us. And I want to thank you again, as usual, for being with us on mission and to take